What's up everyone, David here, and today we have a big episode. A lot of news to talk about. This weekend was interesting, last week was also interesting, and I chose not to have a news episode for whatever reason, so let's get in. So first up, the Legend of Heroes series hits very hard actually on the Nintendo Switch. So 2021, we are going to get a lot of trails of games. So the thing that is the most interesting, at least what I think is the most interesting to most people, is that we will get the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2 on Switch, and the games are coming during summer 2021. So Falcom announced that information last week. For now, unfortunately, we don't have any confirmation for the games to be coming to the West. And that also applies for the other bit of news that Falcom gave us, which is Zero no Kiseki, February 2021 release in Asia. And also Ao no Kiseki, I probably destroyed the names, I'm very sorry, that is also coming in 2021. Those last two games I think have never been localized, so that would be a first. The Trails of Cold Steel games, though they are localized, I actually own them on PlayStation 4, so it would be cool to have them on Switch. Personally, I don't know if they're going to localize the two last games that I mentioned, but Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2 for the Switch, I really do feel like they're going to bring the game to the console because actually the games are already localized. So even if they're really text heavy, they're already in English. So I don't think they would skip on the Switch version since the work's already done. I think we will probably get it later. Plus, we already have Cold Steel 3 and 4 on the Nintendo Switch. Well, we have 3 and 4 is coming later next year, or yeah, later next year. So I'm pretty confident that they're going to bring the first two games. Plus, 3 did pretty well on Switch. So my take on it is that we'll probably get the Trails of Cold Steel games, but Zero no Kiseki and Ao no Kiseki, I'm not too sure. Maybe the hardcore Trails of fans that are watching this video can tell us in the comment section. Do you guys think that we will get those games in the West on Switch? Please let me know. Next up, quick news, but I wanted to let you guys know, Bravely Default 2, unfortunately and unsurprisingly, was delayed to 2021. It's okay. The end of the year is packed for me. I was looking forward to Bravely Default 2, still looking forward to it. For me, the fact that it was delayed to the beginning of next year is not a problem. That was confirmed in last week Partner Showcase, which if you want to see my reaction to the showcase, I'll link it right here so you guys can check it out. Very interesting Partner Showcase, really liked it. No More Heroes, that was great. So yeah, Bravely Default delayed, but the game looks amazing. Nintendo released a video with Square Enix describing how they revised the development of this game after the fan reception from the demo that they released a while back. So they listened, they changed a bunch of things, and it's great. The other news that I want to talk about is, of course, Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne HD Remastered. So this game released in Japan last week, so good for them. I'm happy for them, and I'm salty that I'm not able to play the game at the moment, but it's okay. We'll wait. Hopefully, Atlas one day, they get their localization plans right, and we get the games on day one. So, worldwide release would be great. But hey, SMT5 should have that worldwide release, so I'm not complaining too much. What I want to talk about today about Nocturne is that they hold onto that information for well, until release, but actually the game was developed under an engine called Unity. The reason why I want to talk about this is that the reception to this information was kind of, I don't want to say bad, but it was different from a person to another, to say the least. So Unity is an engine that, honestly, I'm not too big into game development and things like that. I know the basics, so I don't want to give false information or anything like that. But what I know from Unity, the first thing that I know is that it is extremely cheap to work with. Like it's way cheaper than like engines like Unreal engines, and it can be easier to develop in that engine than engines like home engines that they made themselves or other type of engines. I watched a lot of videos and I talked to a bunch of friends in the community to see what was their take on the matter, and from what I can understand, it's not bad news. Like, it's just a remastered, it looks great, and it allowed Atlas to do the porting process easily. And if they want to keep going with Unity, from what I understood, it would be great because they could bring more HD ports to the system in the future. We talked about how Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2 could be coming next. With the fact that they use Unity, it raises the bar. It raises the chances for this port even more because they have all the assets, they have all the models, everything's in Unity already, so they just have to pay for the license once again and develop and port the other games also on the platform. Plus, Digital Devil Saga, as we said, it's the Nocturne engine. The voice acting is already recorded, so unlike Nocturne, it's even easier to port the game, so I'm sure that'll happen at some point. Can't wait to play them. And for our last bit of news, but cool news at the same time, is of course 2021 is the 35th anniversary of the Dragon Quest series. Last week in the Eastern countries, there was the Dragon Quest X festival. So there's a festival, yearly festival from what I can understand, for Dragon Quest X. And there was the creator of the series, Yuji Horii, who was present. And I want to quote one thing that he had to say, because while it doesn't confirm precisely what we're going to get next year, it confirms that the 35th anniversary for Dragon Quest should be extremely interesting. So, quote, "Thank you very much for today." Talking about, of course, the Fall Festival for Dragon Quest X. Next year, Dragon Quest will celebrate its 35th anniversary. I believe we will be able to make all sorts of announcements in regards to that. And there's still a lot of fun to look forward to in Astolitia, which is the world of Dragon Quest X. Please continue to support Dragon Quest in the future. Thank you very much. So the cool part here is, of course, I believe we will be able to make a lot of cool announcements. So there's a lot of games from the Dragon Quest series that I would like to be localized. So hopefully there's some games that they can bring here to the West. That would be amazing. I would also be down for ports of the DS games. The DS games, because they're extremely expensive and they're hard to buy. I haven't played it personally. I'm not the biggest Dragon Quest fan. I absolutely like everything that I played. I played 1, 2, 3, and 11S. So yeah, there's and 8, of course, 8. So there's a lot of games that I missed, but I would definitely like to play some of the games that I was not able to play. So definitely down for that information. I'm sure we'll get some type of merch for 35th anniversary, which is also amazing news. And yeah, things like that. So I will definitely look forward to it, and we'll definitely cover that stuff on the channel. Thank you all so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you liked it. There was a lot to talk about. So let me know, guys, do you think we'll get the Thrills of Games also for us in the West on Switch? That would be great. Let me know what are your opinions on the matter. Any predictions for the 35th anniversary of Dragon Quest? I'm super curious to hear you guys' thoughts. And as always, if you like those JRPGs news episodes, especially anything Atlas, please consider subscribing and thumbs up. It helps if you like the video. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.